Okay, are you done?
No, sir.
Not yet. Let me see. Okay. Cheesy is already in the number 3, Padlet. In the number 3 of the suggested activities. Let me see the time. You only have 2 minutes and 23 seconds time.
Minutes? My God.
Okay lang, sige lang. If you want an extension, we will if you want an extension of time, then we will extend the time. No? Sir Bry? Sir Bry? Oh, nagli ako response mo pagkapag-test. Balik na. What 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 was it what what suggested finishing touches activity? Number 1? Wala nimo na wala ka nakabutang?
Actually, nagkuhan ko na right answer
Ah,
for me to see the essence of using this pattern.
oo.
But wala lagi.
Wala. Can you just click daw the add comment? Kasi hindi ka siguro nakalag. Did you get pero naka-add to ka sa Padlet. Are you there in the Padlet?
Yeah.
And then kindly click daw the add comment. And then you write there. And then you write. Actually, you can comment, but it will be it will be seen in there as an anonymous since you are not logged in. Just like other students where they were not able to log in properly. Unsa man anak? Closure. Are you still there, Shaira? Kindly open your cam. Cheesy, John, Angelo. Kindly open your cam, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Si KJ is not here. Wala gyud nakabalik si KJ. Wa siguro kahiram og cellphone kaluoy. Get. Si Berto to give a customer handler to see. Yes. Back and forth. Back and forth. Imo ni call? Ay, sir. Sir Bright. Is this yours? It is important to give a customer hand mirror to see back and forth.
Wala, sir.
Imo day na? Sorry. Sorry.
Yes, sir.
Sige. Are you done?
Okay.
What happened to John? Sige, I'm going to list down some of your I'll be taking photo on your answer and I will be giving you points for this. I'm going to read your answer later. Well, anyway, some of this will be okay. Some of this will be shared to the class. Okay. Now let's start with the first suggested activities in performing finishing touches in hair trimming. Who is this anonymous one? The first one who answered in number 1. Are you... okay.
Shaira, sir.
Shaira, kindly read your answer. Kindly read your answer and say something about your answer.
Yes, sir. We need to give the customer a hand
Correct. So we need to give the customer a hand mirror to so he can see his back. So probably what is there in the back is the haircut. How is it cut? How is it trimmed? Was it properly trimmed? The next one. Marlene, can you read your answer in the Padlet?
It is important to give the customer a hand mirror so he or she can see her back.
Okay, so you have almost the same answer. So congratulations for that. Thank you for that. Now let's proceed to the third one. Who is this? Anonymous.
My pangalan, sir.
Okay. Kasi nga hindi kayo nakalog in kaya nag-anonymous kayo, 'di ba? I told you to log in first to your Padlet. Sige lang. Well, anyway, kasi hindi nakasulat ang pangalan. Kanino itong pangatlo? Who's this?
Sir.
Shaira? Shaira?
JC, sir.
Cheesy. Sige, Cheesy. Yung pangatlo is Cheesy. Sige, kindly read your answer, Cheesy.
It is important to give a customer a hand mirror to see a back and forth.
Okay, so same. You have almost actually the same answer. In number one, suggested activity in performing what is this? Finishing touches after hair trimming, which is to give the customer a hand mirror, is to really, the purpose of that is to really have that see his or her back, kung ano na yung itsura ng kanyang likod. Okay. Now let's proceed to number 2. Who answered the first one? Shaira Rakasa. Can you read your answer, Shaira?
We need to check the eyebrow here, here, and here from the nails. So if you want to trim it,
Okay, if you want to trim it. So meaning to say, you will be looking, do you need to ask permission first? Baka naman sampalin ka niya kasi titingnan mo yung ear hair niya. Anong gagawin ninyo? Anong gagawin niyo first? So you really have to ask permission first. Ma'am, pwede kong tingnan yung buhok mo sa ear niyo. Ganyan, di ba? Okay. Now, next one, Marlene. Si Marlene at saka si Cheesy talaga is nakalog in ng kanilang Padlet. Kaya nakita ko pangalan nila. Sige, Marlene, please read your answer.
ask the customer if he wants to trim his eyebrows, hair, or hair from nostril.
Okay. Saan bang location ng nostril? Saan ba ang location ng nostril? Sa ilong. Okay, sa ilong. Yung eyebrow din nila titingnan. Okay. Now, next. Thank you for that. Next. Cheesy.
Wait lang, sir. Nag-lag ko.
Okay. Now, let's proceed to number 3 first. Number 3, suggested activities in performing, what is this? In performing finishing touches. Number 3. Let's start with Cheesy.
You will need to check to know that you have aligned the hair well.
Aligned the hair well. So, meaning to say, kung na-align ba yung kanilang gupit. Okay. Now, proceed tayo kay Shaira. Shaira.
It is important to check the alignment of the hair in front routine so that the alignment is equal.
Okay. So, you really have to check the alignment whether it is equal. Baka naman nagtabigi yung yung haircut niya. So, during the finishing touches, you really have to look on that. Kasi nga, pagka hindi siya naka-align, you really have to trim it again or gawin mo uli para ma-correct yung alignment niya. Now, let's proceed to Marlene Cañedo.
It is important to check the alignment of the hair in front of the body here so you can see if the alignment is equal.
Very good. Correct. That is correct. Wow, where is John? John? Cheesy, kindly open your cam.
Wala lang yun. Sir?
Kindly open your cam. Cheesy.
Oh, wait, sir.
John.
Nag-vlog ko.
Okay, sige. Anyway, we will proceed to number 4. Suggested activity for finishing touches. Number 4. Let's start with, it is only, si Shaira lang ang nakasagot. Sige. Shai,
Sir,
take.
naka-answer. Sir, can I excuse me? Ganun, naka-answer po ko dahil sa number 4, sir. Pero wala ako.
Wala. Ay na! Narao. Ngayon lang pumasok. Worried kay ka, hadlo kay ka. Sige. Okay, let's start with Shaira. Share, Shaira.
It's important to take the look so that the customer
Not, okay, so, titingnan para dili magalit yung customer. Marlene.
It is important to take a final look so you can have time to check your work.
Okay, so it's important to take final look so you can have time to check your work. Tama ba yung ginawa mo? Cheesy.
We need to look Jordan if something needs to be.
Okay, so, titingnan mo yung ginawa mo. Nagawa mo. Okay, next, number 5. Shall we start with Shaira?
Say thank you. Ask the customer if they need something else to make him comfortable.
Sige. So, anong gagawin mo? What you are going to do? You really have to ask, ano yung kailangan nyo pa? Baka naman gusto nyo ng kape. Pwede ba yun? Pwede ba yun? Ha? Kape? Kung hihingi ng kape, bibigyan mo ba ng kape? Ha? O bibigyan? Okay. Kasi nga, dagdag yun. Dagdag serbisyo yun. Kung gusto niya kape, di, bigyan mo ng kape. Gusto niya sampal, sampalin. Joke lang. Joke lang. Okay, now, proceed tayo kay Marlene.
It is important to ask the customer if he or she needs something to feel her comfortable.
Okay, very good. It's important to ask the customer if she needs something to feel her comfortable. Maybe a massage. Pwede ba yon? Sabi, paki-massage nga ng likod, sa likod.
Yes.
Pwede mo bang gawin yon? Pwede mo bang gawin yon? Ha?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. That's it. That's correct. Number 6. Number 6. Marlene.
Make an eye contact. Make an eye contact and say thank you.
Okay, say thank you. Ito ay contact. Tingnan mo yung mata niya. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for coming. Thank you for trusting Shaira. Thank you for trusting John Angelo. Okay, so that's it. Now, let's proceed to Shaira Rakaza. Okay, say thank you sincerely pero hindi mo natapos. Merong dagdag na and. Joke lang. Sige. Okay. Now, let's go back to our screen. So, saan na ba tayo? Okay, dito na tayo. Tapos na tayo dito. Okay. Tapos na tayo doon sa Padlet na yon. It's okay. So, kung if you'll be given the time to enumerate such suggested activities to perform finishing touches, ano yung pinakauna? You read? First one is give the customer a hand mirror. Pangalawa,
Check the eyebrow, hair from the nostril.
okay, yung pangatlo, check.
the alignment of the hair in front of the body.
Okay, next, ano yung kasunod?
Um,
Sandali ha, Dali lang. Okay, next. Pang-apat. Take everybody.
Final look.
Okay, take a final look. Number 5.
Ask the customer if the customer is willing to something else.
Yes, okay. Number 6.
Say thank you with
Okay.
sincere
So wag talagang kalimutan ang pag pagbigay or pag-recognize ng or pagsabi ng thank you doon sa customer ninyo. Okay. Next. Okay. I have here a picture. Anong mababasa nyo dito sa picture na ito? Kita nyo ba? Ano nakasulat? Effective? Salon?
salon time management.
Okay. Anong ibig sabihin pagka sinasabing mayroong time management? So maganda yung pagmamanage ng time. So ibig sabihin doon, the salon requires the hair cutter to be there, present at exactly 7 o'clock. So that's part of the time management. Halimbawa, pagka sinasabi, kailangan alas 8 ng umaga, andito na kayo. So that's actually time management. Okay? Now, what do you think if there is time management in the salon? Anong mangyayari doon sa salon pagka maganda yung time management nila or sa doon sa barber shop? Let's say for example, pagka may time management, yung halimbawa kung yung may-ari, sinasabi nila na yun talaga, that's the policy. You have to really come at 8 o'clock. So, anong mangyayari doon sa salon na yun? Progressive ba sila? May maganda bang resulta doon? Shaira?
Okay, maganda.
What?
Tama ang gandang oras.
Pagtrabaho. Okay. Marlene?
Answer what? Mas maka-earn sila more money than kanaman. Mulagan pa lang mga super friends. So, yung mga sila sulod sa trabaho.
Very well said, Marlene. So, if they really come early, of course, malaki-laki din yung kikitain nila. Kasi, may nakalagay dito, if the salon would have 20 customers a day, limbawa sa isang araw, 20 customers yung nandoon. And then si Jason, yung isang hair cutter doon, nakakat lang siya ng 8 customers. 8 lang. 8. Pero si Elmer, 12 yung na-haircut niya. So what happened to the time management? Meron bang time? Sino ang nag-adapt ng time management doon? Si Jason ba or si Elmer?
Yes, sir.
Si?
Elmer.
Si Elmer. Bakit si Elmer? Kasi nga,
Nagkamagayan ng once.
very good. Mas marami ang kay Elmer kaysa kumpara doon kay Jason. Tama? Now, if we are going to compute that per customer, halimbawa 50 yung customer, 50 yung isang haircut. Tapos 8 lang yung kay Jason. Magkano yung kikitain ni Jason? Halimbawa, kasi 8 lang man sa kanya, times 50. Magkano kikitain niya?
400.
So 400. What?
400.
Oh, pero kay Elmer, magkano sa tag 50? At 50 pesos.
100.
Oh, sino ang mas may malaking kita? Si Elmer.
Elmer.
So, a part of that salon time management would mean time kung kailan dapat mag-umpisa, pati na rin yung speed ng pag-haircut kasi pag mabagal kang mag-haircut, konti lang ang magiging customer mo. Tama? Tama ba ako doon? Okay, next tayo.
It's
Okay. So, uh, I want you to see this um what is this presentation from YouTube. Sabihin nyo sa akin kung na maririnig nyo ba or hindi. Kita nyo na?
Loading pa, sir.
Okay. Sige.
Working in the head, really good. Again, on this side of the hair, when we're parting, you can even use your pomade or gel, whatever you use. Just kind of go to direct forward here.
Dungog ninyo?
Front is good.
Yes, sir. Madungog na mo.
So you have some residue on your hands. Leave the residue. Don't wash it off. I'm going to show you why. Get it, work it in. Not just on the top layer, but you want to get in almost to the scalp because you don't want it to stay.
I'm having my observation.
Work it in, keep the residue. Residue's good on your hand. Let's see why. So what I do typically, because pomade stiff sometimes, I just mist here. He's gonna give us the regular styling comb. And where we part, it's so much easier with product. You're able to see all the lanes it creates here. There's a point where your temple meets like a temple B point where it meets your forehead. So where your forehead meets your temple, so where your hair is going in this direction in this corner, that's where I like to part the hair. For some reason it looks the best. It looks more natural. Again, combing the hair forward, you can go lower, you can go part way up here. It's my preference. Again, smashing the base of the comb on the same here. So many guys